Welcome to Plan9Crunch. I'm Doug Gibson, and we're doing a Plan9Crunch read. We're going to revisit the novella by Clive Barker called Cabal, which you might know as the film Nightbreed, which starred Craig Sheffer and also had David Cronenberg in it. It had let's see, who else was in that movie? I think Ann Bobby played a role. And John Agar. Well, I don't know if it was shortly before he died, but late in his life he had a small role in Nightbreed. Cabal is about a man named Boone who gets manipulated and is accused of things he didn't do necessarily, at least is not guilty of. And he has to run off to hide, and he finds a world of animal-like people. It's a fascinating movie, by the way, Nightbreed. And this is a great book, Cabal. And he has a loyal girlfriend who's trying to help him. And I'm going to read a little bit. The place, by the way, he goes to is called Midian, where these animal-like creatures exist. And he finds out that he might be one also. I don't want to give away too much of the plot. But let me read a little bit from near the end of the book, where Lori, his girlfriend, is with Boone right now, okay? They were almost within sight of the Sweetgrass Inn when it occurred to Lori that if Cheryl's body had been found at the Hudson Bay sunset, there was a chance their destination would already be crawling with police. She stopped the car. "What's wrong?" Boone asked. She told him. "Perhaps it'd be safer if I went there alone," she said. "If it's safe, I'll get my things and come back for you." "No," he said, "that's not so good." She couldn't see his eyes behind the sunglasses, but his voice carried fear in it. "I'll be quick," she said. "No, why not?" "It's better we stay together," he replied. He put his hands over her face as he had at Midian's gates. "Don't leave me alone," he said. His voice hushed. "I don't know where I am, Lori. I don't even know who I am. Stay with me." She leaned over to him and kissed the back of his hand. He let both fall from his face. She kissed his cheek, then his mouth. They drove on together to the inn. In fact, her fears proved groundless. If Cheryl's body had indeed been located overnight, which perhaps unlikely given its location, no connection had been made with the inn. Indeed, not only were there no police to bar their way, there was little sign of life at all. Only a dog yapping in one of the upper rooms and a baby crying somewhere. Even the lobby was deserted. The clerk desk too occupied with the morning show to keep his post. A sound and laughter and music followed them through the hall and up the stairs to the second floor. Despite the ease of it, by the time they reached the room, Lori's hands were trembling so much she could hardly align the key with the lock. She turned to Boone for assistance, only to discover that he was no longer close behind her, but lingered at the top of the stairs, looking back and forth along the corridor. Again she cursed the sunglasses, which prevented her reading his feelings with any certainty, at least until he backed against the wall, his fingers seeking some purchase, though there was none to be had. "What's the problem, Boone?" "There's nobody here," he returned. "Well, that's good for us, isn't it? But I can smell." "What can you smell?" He shook his head. "Tell me." "I smell blood. Boone, I smell so much blood." Where from?" He made no answer, nor did he look her way, but stared off down the corridor. "I'll be quick," she told him. "Just stay where you are. I'll be back with you." Going down on her haunches, he clumsily fitted key to lock, then stood up and opened the door. There was no scent of blood from the room, only the stale perfume of the previous night. It reminded her instantly of Cheryl. Less than 24 hours ago, she'd been laughing in the very room and talking of her killer as the man of her dreams. Okay, I'm going to stop right now. Cheryl is also a character in Nightbreed, of course, the movie, which, by the way, was directed by Clive Barker, too, which the killer kills. The killer is also framing Boone. I don't want to give away, once again, I don't want to give away too much of this. This is a really good short story, Cabal. I keep saying short story, it's really a novella. And this is the second time we read from it. I think it's worth it. And I'm Doug Gibson. I'm with Plan9Crunch Read of the Day. And you can subscribe to us at Plan9Crunch on YouTube. Our Facebook page is Plan9Crunch Podcast and Blog. We're on TikTok at Plan9Crunch. And our blog, the conventional blog, is Plan9Crunch.com. Thank you very much, and that's a wrap.